Hi Asia UST iGEM team, I'm Daniel Lam. Today I'm going to talk about 2024 Archer University iGEM team. The problem that they fix is the side effects of chemotherapy. Cancer kills almost 10 million people in each year, causing 1 in 6 people die. Traditional chemotherapy will damage normal cells, causing side effects like feeling sick, tiredness, and not being able to have kids, and damage to organs. The solution that they come up with is using tumor-associated bacteria, like the Fusobacterium nucleatum in CRC. They create a fusion protein that binds to these microbes and tumors, then activate a safe prodrug into a chemo agent only at the site, reducing side effects and bordering assets. Arch emphasize precisions. Engineering a fusion protein to target F nucleatum, converting 5-fluorocytosin to 5-fluorouracil locally. They integrate wet and dry lab for protein optimization, develop diagnostic hardware like the MAIK for personalization, and ensure it is accessible globally, especially in low resource area. They have done multiple things to fulfill their goals. Throughout an engineering cycle, they select CRC and F nucleatum after researching microbiomes. Then they express and purify proteins. They don't have a genetic circuit, including features like a promoter, ribosomal binding site, a protein, and a terminator. Instead, they're using um MAIK, a hardware to measure the color change. The main experiment that they do is they grow protein in E. coli bacteria using a triggered chemicals and clean it with a tag system. The main test was speed checks and sticking test. Speed tests measure how well it turns into drugs, and sticking tests prove it's scattered in tumors. For the dry lab, they used molecular dynamics stimulations to engineer fusion proteins, predicting binding improvements and enzyme mutation for better activity. It complemented with hardware by stimulating microfluidic assays and integrated with education via AlphaFold decode. A 1,400 lines were implementation of AlphaFold using AI for biology. They talk to cancer patient and helps about the side talks about the side effects and getting care. Ask doctors and bugs experts and make low cost fix for poor place. They taught at school events and online about cancers. The most um the the part that have most fun for me is the dry lab. They mixing tools like MAIK and AI teaching and AlphaFold decode because I like bioinformatics and I want to use computer and code like using coding to solve biology questions like how they improve their protein structures and and using the latest AI like AlphaFold to um, do advanced simulation like the molecular dynamics to torque the fusion protein structures, predicting how tiny change could make it better, bind better to bacteria or boost the enzyme activity. So this computer work directly guide the wet lab experiment, saving a lot of time and making the whole project smarter and more efficient. For example, they ran the sims to test mutation virtually before trying them in the real cells, which save a lot of time and experiment. Thank you.